Good evening, this is Kelly with the vlog coming at you again for August 4th, 2021. Today in this video, I was going to talk about certain colors that you wear for clothing and the effect that it can have on you. I've been making these videos for about, going on 5 weeks now, and it's been fun. I hope that you all have been getting inspired by my content, and I hope that you can get value from the things that I'm saying in these videos. Well, today I was going to talk about negative and positive energies and what can happen when you wear certain things like certain type of color of clothes, certain things that you can be absorbed by wearing this. This is only my opinion, but from a lot of research and a lot of things that I've discovered through different, mystics and different, if you want to call them gurus or, all that stuff that goes into law of attraction manifestation, But, for example, like when you go into a church, and this is a perfect example, when you see a priest and he's dressed all in white, the power in that is when a person wears white, you're most likely not going to absorb negative energies. You're not as easily to have it absorbed into your body by wearing white. Because what happens is when you wear white, the sun and all the energies are actually can be reflected off of that shirt. But now, like when you wear a shirt that's all black, what happens is when you wear a shirt that is the color black, that can absorb the heat, like from the sun, and then it also can absorb negative energies. And there's a lot of it's just something to think about. Like today, I decided I was going to wear a white shirt, like what you see me wearing right now. It's kind of funny what you can reflect from that. One, you reflect the sun. Two, you can deflect negative energies compared to if you wear like a black shirt where you absorb the heat from the sun, and then you also can absorb negative vibrations, because when you wear black, you actually absorb everything that is around you. Now, if you're in a place where it's really, really positive, you will absorb those positive energies compared to if you're wearing a shirt that is white. It's just something to really, really think about, because we're all just energy. We're all beings. We all have a higher calling. We all have a higher power. But you have to know how to access that power. And like right now, it's a beautiful day. You got the breeze out here blowing. My hair's all flying everywhere. It's kind of fun, Just sitting here in the car talking to you guys about wearing a white shirt and the power that it has. And that's my whole goal on this channel is to inspire and motivate people for the better. Because ever since we've had the great conjunction back in January of 2021, going into the age of Aquarius, there's been a lot of changes, a lot of positive changes. A lot of people that were not enlightened now are becoming more enlightened. And I happen to be one of those type of people that is meant to run around and try to inspire and enlighten others. Because, if you don't pay attention, then you won't be happy, and we all want to live to just to be happier. And happiness is something that you can't put a price tag on. I mean, there's a lot of jobs that a lot of people do that they don't get the fulfillment that they want to get. And, and I think being fulfilled in life is very, very important. Because if you're not fulfilled, what are you going to have? You're just going to have nothing. And that's why I'm sitting here talking about, this stuff that I talk about. Because there are people out there that just don't know. Just the simple difference between wearing a white shirt and wearing a black shirt. Black shirts, like black clothing, can actually help you absorb everything that's around you energy-wise. If you're around a place where there's negative energies or negative entities, there's a very high probability that you can absorb that. Unlike if you're wearing a shirt that is white, which you can deflect those negative entities or negative energies. And that's why today I was wearing a white shirt, because as you can tell by looking, you can look at me and you can tell that I look tired. Well, and the reason why I have this look is because I'm trying to keep the negative energies out of my life. Sometimes you're going to go through life and you're going to have people that are not going to want to really support you and try to value what you're trying to do. Like for me, I'm the chosen one. And I'll say it again and again and again. And if people don't believe me, that's fine. But what I mean by saying the chosen one, it's not like I'm saying I'm God. No, that's not what I'm meaning. You have certain people that are called the chosen ones. There's people that are called light workers. And these type of people run around and they try to send messages to other people for the better of us humans. Because you have people that run around and give messages to other people that may not know. So by me doing that, I'm trying to send a positive message to all humanity. That's why I'm here. But sometimes people like us, there can be many, many, many obstacles that you have to go through, you have to endure. Because, like when they say when Jesus was alive, he died on the cross, he was crucified, and he was sacrificed. He was from the right hand of the Father. But he sent a message to a lot of people thousands of years ago. And sometimes the people that are the chosen ones, they have a little bit more obstacles that they have to endure. And and those obstacles you shouldn't have this. But of course, everybody has a different set of obstacles. You have people that absorb, and you have people that deflect. For me, I want to deflect all negative energies, and I want to absorb positive, loving energies. Like right now, it's a beautiful day. You got fresh air. The temperature is really nice, and I'm just sitting here in the parking lot, in the shopping mall, trying to connect with you all. And I want to say another thing too, and this is for all the people out there that have a job that they totally hate. If you have a job and you totally can't stand it, please don't do that job. We all have a choice in life, but sometimes people think that you don't have a choice. Well, you do. Everybody has a choice in their life. I don't care who you are and what you are. Everybody always has a choice. And sometimes, if you're not happy and you don't feel good, I think one of the most positive things to do is just create a YouTube channel and express how you feel, as long as it's in a positive, loving way. Because, we all need to be a little more connected. Sometimes you say stuff to people and they don't want to listen. And, that was my message that I wanted to relay today about about, like clothing, what type of clothing that you can wear and the effect that it can have on you. And another thing is that I want to mention too in this video, if you're around people and they're not supporting what you're wanting, as long as what you're trying to do is not negative and it's all positive, please don't be around those kind of people. Because, as long as the thing that you're trying to get people to support on that is not negative, or as long as it's not evil, I think that you should just push forward. And if the people don't want to support you on that, then you don't need that in your life. I mean, a lot of people go through life and they don't realize the power and potential, what they have to get what they want out of life. Sometimes you're just being around people that are toxic. I mean, even for me, every day I deal with that. I mean, it's been better here lately. Ever since I've been making these YouTube videos, it's been better. The environment that I'm in is actually, believe it or not, has been improving little by little. But another thing that I want to mention too, if you're in a job, and then if you're like doing something and you're in your job and you're not getting the support that you want, then you have to disconnect. I mean, that's the way it is. Because, like me getting on here and making this YouTube channel, I mean, there's nothing negative or evil about this. It's all positive. Even for my own son, he still ignores me. Well, that's fine. That's his loss. Because, I am the chosen one, and I do have a higher power connected to God. The people that are light workers actually do have this ability, and they do have this power. But sometimes when you tell people this stuff, they don't seem to understand. So if you send the message and they don't want to listen, then that's their loss. It took me quite a few years to realize that about what I'm just saying to you all. About having the higher power, about having the higher energies, and and doing what you like to do, and you try to inspire people for all good, because we all want to live in a happy, loving place where everything's at peace. I mean, we need plenty of that. I mean, with this coronavirus and this pandemic raging, I mean, you have to become your greatest version. And it's got to be done, because if it's not done, that's why we're in the middle of this pandemic right now with this Delta variant. It's a message, towards us human beings, that we have to change and we have to become our greatest version. Because if we don't change, it's not going to get any better. I mean, like this thing with global warming, all that. I mean, us as humans, we got to pay attention. It's very, 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 very important that we listen and see the signs of what the planet is trying to tell us. So that's my message for today. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, give me thumbs up. And as always, believe in yourself and stay away from people that don't support you when you're trying to do something positive.